How long has it been since I've said hello to you guys? I'm sorry about that. Today I'm going to do a deer-inspired makeup look. I've done deer-inspired makeup looks before, more for Halloween. Like on my social media feeds I've been seeing little references to, I'm not sure the exact name of the image, but like deer-horned people or deer-horned skull creatures, and doing a little bit of very superficial research. Looks like that could be associated with either horned god named, I'm going to say this possibly wrong, Cernunnos, or just generally speaking a horned god of the Celtic neo-pagan faiths or faith. And so I thought, well, you know, everybody's doing like Santa, candy canes, elves, the Grinch. I'm going to do the horned god. Now, the horned god is, seems like it's more associated with like the male side of things, also associated with nature, wilderness, sexuality, hunting, the life cycle, and is like the counterpart to the feminine, the triple goddess of the moon, or mother goddess. So to be completely technical, as a female, perhaps I shouldn't be embodying the horned god, but I want to do it, so like whatever. So even though it doesn't really fit, I guess I'm gonna go with like a feminized, you know, horned god, deer, Christmas deer, you know, winter solstice deer, whatever you want to like label this as. I have a set of deer antlers I made some time ago. They're looking a little flat because they've been in storage, but little deer antlers. I made sewed little ears and attached it all to a headband. The colors are not the most classically Christmas, but you know, we're gonna have to make it work somehow. I have no idea what I'm doing for my makeup yet, except that I want it to be kind of deer inspired. Do I want to do more cutesy? Do I want to do more creepy? Do I want to do more ethereal? There's so many ways I can go with this. So this is almost kind of like a get ready with me, except what on earth would you wear this for? I don't know. So I've already prepped my skin with a little bit of moisturizer, and then I put on some BB cream to kind of help even things out a little bit. I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer to do a little more work on a couple little spots, but I don't want it, I want some of my natural skin to come through, since this is a creature associated with nature and wilderness. I feel like it can look a little rough, and in fact I'm probably going to want to incorporate some of that with it, like maybe leave my hair a little bit undone or something. We'll see. It's going to be a journey. Got a little bit of concealer here, and where could we use a little extra help, huh? On the chin. So I think that's about all the perfecting I'm going to do at this point. Take some powder and set what we have here. Anytime that I do something more whimsical or ethereal, I like to do a little bit more, it's not uncommon for me to like to do a little more heavy contouring. So let's break that out. As a very pale person and very warm, no, I'm cool toned. I've got a lot of pink in my skin. I feel like I have a lot of trouble finding contours that work well for me. I found this, I guess the brand is Notoriously Morbid, and maybe the color is Necromancy Contour. I got it on Amazon and it works really well. It's potent, so if you are cool toned but darker than me, this probably would still work for you. If you're like me, just be careful. You don't need very much depending on what you're going for. You see how like I dipped in just the stuff that's in the cap and I tapped it off the brush, and look how much. Let's chisel the jawline a little bit more. A little bit more. I have no jawline. Since there's an association with like nature, looking up imagery, there is, while a lot of browns, there's also a lot of greens in the artwork, so I do want to incorporate green. The two palettes I'm working with, Bretman Rock Wet n Wild palette and NYX Ultimate palette. I don't know if this is still out and about. One thing that I want to do, maybe before I get to the eyes, is I kind of want to like put green coming in from the exterior of my face, even maybe incorporating it into the contour that I just did. Bretman Rock, the Bretman Rock palette, I'm dipping into Venomous. Very dark green in this palette, the Bretman Rock palette. It's a little bit glittery though. I'm not sure if I'm going to like how this looks, but we'll try it. I'm going to bring it in like here, these two places. Doing a little borderline sea creature-y. We'll keep working with it. We'll see where this goes. So I'm just taking a big fluffy brush to kind of help blend some of this a little more. So I'm going to take, this is Profusion Highlight and Contour 1. It's a little bit dirty looking, but I'm going to take that darker brown color. Oh gosh, it was a lot more heavy-handed than I wanted. Well, do on one side, we gotta do the other side. Okay. I'm gonna start doing something on my eyes, and I kind of want to like pull it. I kind of want to pull it up just because, again, like I feel like a deer face is very long and it's very angular. I feel like a deer's eyes are very gentle though, so I have to be careful with this. But we'll try going in with the warmer colors, more angular. We'll try the more severe colors, more soft. How does that sound? Does that make sense? All right. So I am... Actually, let's go into, there's that NYX palette. There's this really nice mustard color in there. Let's start with that. You can always darken up from there. Very, very bright yellow. And I'll start on the lids. Maybe I could even use this to contour my nose a little bit. I kind of like this mustard. Instead of winging out this way, like I normally would, kind of wing up like through where my arch would be. Kind of lend to that, this line here that I'm trying to create in the face. So I'm kind of just putting more shadow on the brush. I kind of outlined with what was left where I want to go. I put some more shadow on the brush and I'm kind of scratching from like the crease, going a little wider, going a little smaller as I move up towards this temple on my face. So again, I've kind of made the line with what was left on my brush to know where I'm going, and I'm going fresh shadow on the brush. I'm starting in the crease, doing a wider back and forth motion, going a little smaller as I get towards, I think that's what you call that, the temple of the forehead. Kind of taking a little bit of shadow and putting it like in this corner here, and kind of just swooshing it up just gently towards where my eyebrows are. I guess again kind of lending to that upward kind of vibe. Go in with that brown. Now it's a pretty warm looking brown in the Bretman Rock palette called well, it's got a swear word in it. I'm not sure that I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, so we'll say ape stool, but less pretty. Alright, so put that brown on the lids, similar to what we did before. And I don't think I want to add any extra to my brush just yet. I'm going to try just doing that same scratching motion, going up. I'm going to blend it a little bit. Just going up in that area. It actually worked kind of okay. I'm okay with that. Some of that brown under the eye. I don't want to look like a clown, so I'm not going to drag it down, but just to kind of lend a roundness to the eyes like a deer might have. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Just kind of scratching that in. We used the black from the Bretman Rock palette. And I'm going to put it in the center, just near the lashes. On that upper lid. And I'm going to apply on the lower lash. I think I might be interested in trying to use that yellow a little bit more in the rest of the face, that mustard yellow. A little bit towards like the bottom of my nose, but into the cheeks instead of blush. And use that yellow. I want to fill in my brows a little bit because the eyes are super heavy and we've got nothing brow-wise. So let's fill in first with a lighter color and then go to a darker color again. Maybe try and go a little more flat with my brow shape. Still a little bit of shape, but a little more out. I do want to go a little darker with the brows, so I'm going to take a straight brown eyeliner and kind of feather in a little more darkness. And I'm going to take a little brow spoolie, try and like blend that and feather that a little more. Going to blot out my upper lip with concealer. I'm gonna go in with a brown color on the bottom. I don't know what you call that line, but I want to put that there. Let's go back to that brown, add a little brown just underneath my nose. Again, nod to that animal nose aesthetic. I like to add little white spots to my deer, even though that tends to be more of a young deer thing. And arguably, this horned god is like a buck, so he's like an adult, right? So, whatever. I want white spots on my deer, so we're doing them. So I've got the NYX Milk pencil. It's been around forever. I think it's still available. I'm just gonna add, just like put the tip on your face, twist the pencil, makes a nice little dot. Almost wonder if that looks weird now. I've got a liquid liner, it's black, and I think I'm just going to add this to my upper lids, focusing more thickness on the center. So normally I would kind of start my winged liner out on the outside of my eye, out here. But I want to start right where my eyelid actually ends to try and help create that roundness in the eye. Thicken that up at the center. Mascara. So that's the makeup. I'm gonna put on these little antler thingies. Can't see my antlers in the video. Oh well. We'll just squish down like this. So that's the makeup look. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want. If not, I'm not your real dad. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are staying safe and having as good of a holiday as you can, considering it's 2020. And I hope to see you at the next video. Bye.